Hi y'all, Shooting Star Goddess. Okay, so I've been asked, like, in one of my question answer videos, what was my first book in witchcraft, and I couldn't remember the name of it, but I found it, so I wanted to show y'all. This is my first book, y'all. Does anyone have this? I got this a long time ago. It was 1991. So yeah, it was new when I got it. So let's see, 1991. I probably got this in 1991 or 1992 when I was in middle school. So this was my first witchcraft book, and I started practicing like 6th or 7th grade. So this was it. I still have it. As you can see, it looks old, and I tried to keep it in good shape. I have like the dog-eared pages. I didn't know half of this stuff was back then. Like none of the Sabbats or the rights and stuff like that. But it did help me get all my tools, because it has a section on tools. It did help me assemble my tools. As you can see, I was into symbolism at a very young age. It's like, oh yeah. This was my first lesson on symbols. So it's kind of funny to go back and look and see, the things that you were reading and had no idea what it was, and now you could go back and forth with your eyes closed with it. It's so funny how far you've come. And it goes through like the planetary days and what they influence and all that stuff. So I was reading this when I was like 12, 13 years old. And all the herbs are in here. Healing herbs. What plant is associated with what planet. There's how to make incense. So this book was really good for a beginner. Like, I tried to make this, y'all. The Witch's Flying Ointment. And I had all the ingredients except for... Oh, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't know where to buy the ingredients because I was only, 12? And so I was like, well, where am I going to get thistle? Where am I going to get I didn't even know. So I tried, y'all. I wanted to make that so bad, but I can make it now. I have all those ingredients now except for, let's see, could I make it? I don't have thistle. I don't have lard. I got chimney soup. Some of these like ingredients are crazy. Like lard, seriously? I'm not rubbing lard on my body. Then there's a love potion, hand fasting cake. Goes into trees. Let's see, dream magic. Herbs for dreaming. And then there's like a bunch of newspapers and newsletters in the back you could actually order to get mailed to your house. Now they're like probably mostly online. But yes, this is my first witchcraft book, and I always keep it. And then like after that, I'll just go to some of my most recent, or the things I think you should check out. I probably hadn't shown y'all these before, but this one is a really good one. Talking to extraterrestrials. It's not what you think. It's not like an alien came down and said, hi, how are you? I'm an alien. This is more telepathy and channeling. And this lady, Lisette Larkins, she's sort of like she's sort of like an in-between, and she's like channels. So this is really good. If you read it, it's very informational. Like, so I don't really know how to explain it. It's just informational. It's not what you it's not what you think. Okay, then another one is The Ways of Hermes. And Hermes Toth, it's basically the same. So this is just some of his writings. And they're very interesting. There's lots of alchemy and symbolism in his writings. And this is more like if for an advanced person who has already studied alchemy and stuff like that, and the cosmos and the emerald tablets, this would be good. Just for some reading. And let me see. Oh, I've already showed y'all this, but this is one that I really suggest. The Serpent of Wisdom by Donald Tyson. I really suggest this. This opened my mind to some new stuff that I had never even thought about. Then the last two books that were associated with magic that I've read were these. This is Vampire Magic, and it's by Father Sebastian. This is really good. This is a good book on mentalism and energy work. And this one just, you know, breaks down like all the vampirism and psychic vampire and like their little community and stuff. But the Vampire Magic one is like way better. Okay. And then I got the magical oils, A to Z. Like if you ever want to learn about oils, if you want to make your own oil, start your own business on Etsy shop, you got all the recipes right here and stuff like that. So this is good. And this is by Reverend Maria Solomon. Yeah, that's her. So yeah, and then I got the Magical Power of the Saints, because I do a lot of like candle work, and I do use the saints because I do associate them with other deities, not just the saints, but with other deities. So this is a good book. It goes into the 7-day candles, what all the candles are for. Like sometimes you'll see a candle in the grocery store or in the Botanica and you don't know what it's for. Well, this book will tell you like what all that stuff is for. Okay, and then the last book is the Complete Encyclopedia of Angels, but it has more than angels. It's a guide to 200 celestial beings that help heal and assist you in everyday life. So, like aside from all the angels, there's the saints, and then there's like, let me see, there's the Buddha, Mary Magdalene, Jeremiah, Gandhi, rainbow people, yoga. There's just like a lot of people, y'all. And this is a really good one if you are looking for a god or goddess and you want to know their aspects and their traits. And they tell you what they help you with. They tell you the invocation for them and a little bit about them. So this book is by Susan Gregg, and it's a glossy. It's nice. They even have fairies and all that stuff, fairy goddesses. Ishtar. So it goes into like a lot of them, like anyone you can probably think of. Native American ones. There's Odin, ancient ones, the Great Mother. So it doesn't go in alphabetical order. I don't know why, but it goes just in random order. So this is a good one. And plus, you can probably get it, use it for invoking as well. So just have, you know, the invocations in here for each angel, goddess, god, fairy, or whatever. So, an angel. Let me see. Let me find Michael. Where are you, Michael? Michael should be the first one. Yep. So here's the Archangel Michael invocation. So, anyway, I just wanted to share a few of those books with y'all real quick. because I've been meaning to show y'all my first witchy book, but I just hadn't thought about it, so that was it, y'all. Pretty much after that book, I hadn't really bought any like spell books because, well, I have a few that I have a few, but I was more into the knowledge than like the work back then, because I couldn't do the work because I lived with my parents. So it's more into the knowledge. So I used that time to gain knowledge, to read, to research on like all the gods and goddesses and stuff like that, all the science, all the metaphysics, all the beliefs, the different spiritualities, the different techniques. And once I got all that knowledge and I got on my own, or I was able to have more privacy, I was able to do, you know, the magic, the spells, the rituals and all that kind of stuff, like from memory. And I knew all the herbs to grab it. There was nothing that I had to like research. So if you're like still in your parents' house, if you're a newbie and you don't have all the stuff to do the spells and stuff, use that opportunity to gain the knowledge first. And then once you're able to get to that, you know, place where you can openly have your altar, have your candles, have your cauldron and all that stuff, you'll be just like bam, 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 bam. You know, you'll know all the tools to have, you'll know where they go, you'll know the meaning behind each tool. You won't be like, you won't feel overwhelmed like, or new, because it's already up here. Now you have the tools and the time and the space to actually practice. So that's like a good, you know, tip for people who don't have a lot of privacy right now. Get your learn on, okay? Get books. Books are easy to hide. Go online and research. They have PDFs online, free books. So there's, you know, there's a lot of people that always say, well, how can I do this? I live with my parents. I can't practice. I can't do this. Read. That's all I can say. Use that time to get the knowledge, okay? That's what I did. That's why people say, oh, you're so young to know that much. Well, that's because I couldn't do anything else but read about the thing that I was passionate about, or the thing that I wanted to practice, until I was able to do it, you know? A lot of people says, oh, I just can't do it because I don't have any privacy, so I'll just, you know, feel like I'm helpless. But no, read. You can read. So that's my little 2 cents on that. So anyway, thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any suggestions for me to read, or any suggestions on cool books that you think I would like, because I'm always trying to look for some new books that I would like. Okay, like y'all know my personality by now. If there's any cool books you think I would personally like from my viewpoint at this time in my life, put them in the comments and I'll check them out. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.